it's Emmeline. I wanted to vlog today because I feel like with like me going with this new direction with my YouTube channel, I want to be like really like transparent with you guys. I want you guys to like know what's going on in my life and know that like even though YouTubers always seem like they're really happy and everything's great, doesn't mean it's actually like that. So this morning, well, maybe I should start off with last night. So last night I had such bad anxiety, and I can control my anxiety, and normally I don't really get anxiety anymore, but for whatever reason my anxiety was just like crazy yesterday, and I know exactly why, and I'll explain it to you guys. So basically, okay, every single video I feel like I'm like, I have Wilbur's hair on my lip, but like literally his hair is like everywhere. But anyway, so what ended up happening was I came home yesterday and I decided to like do a little bit of like digging on my YouTube channel because I posted a video and I literally lost like 130 subscribers like within a couple hours, and I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I tried to like do some digging, and it just made me more anxious because then I started to see like I actually lost like one day like I lost 135, and like the next day I lost like 116 subscribers, and I'm just like freaking out. I'm like, what is going on? Like, why am I losing all these subscribers? So, and then the whole vegan thing, like I know people don't want to watch vegan videos who aren't vegan, but like, I don't know. That's why I'm trying to add other videos in. So I was like so worked up last night, and then on top of it, I start teaching cupcake classes next week. So I was just like, crap, like I have these cupcake classes to teach. I still have to like prepare for these. Like I feel so unprepared. I still have to go like shopping for them. I don't know how many kids I'm having. Like it's just like super stressful, and it's gonna be every single day for 2 weeks, and I'm like, how am I also gonna get like videos done with this and stuff? And like lately with YouTube, I just haven't been like bringing in enough money from it, so I'm like, I feel like I should get another job. So I applied at a juice bar and I ended up like, they were like, okay, so like what's your work experience? I'm like, well, like right now I'm doing YouTube. And so I explained to him, I guess he like checked out my channel and he was like really interested in it. So like I've met with him like maybe like 3 times. He kind of wants me to start like a YouTube channel for him and like make videos for him, like film videos for him, edit the videos, post them, and also like manage his social media, and also work at the juice bar. Just like so stressed out. Like my brain is literally like insane. Like I don't know, but like I started crying last night because I was like, I just feel like such a failure. Like I feel like every single time I try to do something, I fail at it. And like hopefully, like I don't know, like I feel like nothing in my life like comes to me super easy. Like materialistic wise, like I've been very blessed that like I'm able to live in like a nice place. I'm very blessed that I have things, and I don't have to worry so much about like where am I gonna get food or where am I gonna sleep. Like, you know, I'm so blessed to like have those types of things. But I feel like everything else has come so hard to me. Like even with school, like I think I've talked about this a couple times. When I was in like 2nd or 3rd grade, I started having to go to Learning Center because I just could not understand school. When I got to high school, it was so bad. And I've talked about this before in a video. When I was in 10th grade, my guidance counselor like called me in and was like super blunt. It was just like, hey, like you're failing out of 10th grade. If you don't get your grades up, you're gonna have to be held back. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And like she was so rude to me and so blunt about it. Like she wasn't like, honey, like I'm sorry, but like this is what's going on. And like I feel like everyone has always treated me like I'm like stupid and like I don't care. Like everyone always acts like, well, if you want to pass, you're gonna have to study. And I'm like, you don't understand. Like I literally study for hours upon hours upon hours, and like I just can't get it down. Okay, I don't want to cry because I feel like super emotional about all of this, but like I want to like tell you guys things that have like happened. Oh, I don't want to cry. I want to like tell you guys though like things that have happened in my life and like things that have happened to me, and because I know like so many of you guys out there can probably relate to this, so I want you guys to know that like you're not alone. So like that's the point of me like explaining all this to you guys. But so she like treated me like just like crap. Like she like didn't care. I remember like running out of her office like trying to hold in the tears, and like I literally couldn't even hold in the tears, and I was just like and like I started like crying, and then there was like this senior boy who like walked by me and started making fun of me, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like how could somebody do that? And I remember like I was so scared to tell my parents. Long story short, I ended up having to leave the school that I was in, which was so like awkward, like telling my friends like, yeah, I have to leave this school because I'm not smart enough to stay here, and I have to go to a smaller school where like I'm gonna be able to learn better. Like, how embarrassing is that? And like being so young. And I remember like I felt so awkward like telling Connor, and but like anyway, so like stuff like this has always been happening to me, and like even when I was like younger, I was really into baking. Obviously still am, but I was like really into baking. So like I was taking a baking class, and my friend wanted to do it with me, so she started. And then like the teacher was just like praising her the entire time. She was like, oh my gosh, like your work is so good, like you're amazing at baking cakes. Like, and like my teacher would like never say anything to me, and it just made me feel so bad because like this is like what I want to do. And then like that friend ended up starting like a cake business and started selling cakes, and like she became known as like the cake girl. Like everyone was like, oh my gosh, she makes the most gorgeous cakes and like desserts and cupcakes. And like I was so upset because this is something that I literally had been like working on for like my whole life. I'm like, crap, like is YouTube gonna be like the next thing where like I just keep failing? And I think I get frustrated because I have such a positive outlook all the time on life, and I'm like, it's happening for a reason, like everything's gonna be fine, like in the end, like God has a plan, which I do believe. But like it's frustrating to like sit back and like watch everybody just like go past you, and like you're just still stuck in like this place. So anyway, I started to feel better last night, and I was just like, whatever, I'm not gonna worry about it. And I was just like praying, and I was like, it's gonna be fine. So I wake up this morning, and like instantly when I wake up, I just get like this huge panic attack, and I literally felt like so nauseous, and I was like freaking out. So I end up like dry heaving. Sorry, this is like gross. Basically, like it's like when you're like throwing up but like nothing comes out, and like I was doing that all morning, and I felt so sick all morning and so nauseous. And then I was like, you know what, like I can't do this. I need to like just get up and like start filming, and maybe I'll feel better. So I started to feel better, and then I was talking to someone, and they were like, what's wrong? And I was like, oh, I'm just like stressed about YouTube, and I was explaining it to them, and they were like, well, honestly, like your channel, like you're losing subscribers because you're vegan now. And I'm just like getting so frustrated with like everything. Like I don't know what to do anymore, and like I think I just have like so much stress. I'm literally making myself sick, and like I don't even know like what I want to do with my life anymore. And it's like completely normal for anyone to come to a place in their life where they don't know what they want to do, but like it just sucks when you're in this kind of like mood and you just feel like stuck. And like honestly, this past year has been so hard for me. Like I just have like every single day, like I just freak out about life, and I'm like, what am I doing? Like YouTube, I just feel like isn't working. And the hard thing is that YouTube is literally a full-time job. So it's like I'm putting all of my like time and energy into it, and I feel like I'm getting nothing out of it. And I feel like at this point it would be honestly be so stupid for me to give up, because like I'm at like 85,000. Like why would I give up at this point? So I'm gonna keep doing YouTube, but like I am just like beyond stressed, and like I just don't know what to do anymore. Yeah, I'm just like praying about it and just knowing that like this is happening for a reason, and something is going to come from it, whether it's something completely different or whether it's this. I feel like although sometimes things don't work out, it happens for a reason. And like I remember I wanted a Chihuahua when I was 10 years old so bad, and I literally prayed for a Chihuahua every single day for 2 years straight. And like I did not give up the hope or faith that I was gonna get a Chihuahua. And on my 12th birthday, I got Cutie. I got my little Chihuahua, which as you guys know, like I said, I prayed for a Chihuahua, and I wanted to name her Cutie for 2 years. And finally for my 12th birthday, I got Cutie. And as you guys know, she passed away a couple months ago. It's also been like really hard for me to kind of like deal with not having her. It's been really hard not having Cutie because I've had her for so long. Like, I literally had her since I was 12 years old, and I'm 22 now. So it's been hard because I feel like she was like my best friend, and like, I know it sounds so corny and like so cheesy, but like she made me so happy. So to have like that little like, so to not have Cutie and to have like that happiness taken away from me was really hard, and especially too because she was so sick for like 3 years, and I tried so hard to like make her better. I also felt like guilty like for keeping her around for so long, even though like she wasn't healthy, but like I was trying to like make her better. And I'm trying not to make this depressing. The point of this was to not for me to start crying, but it was for you guys to realize and for me to realize that sometimes we want certain things in life, but it's just not the right timing. And you know, if it's like meant to be, it's gonna happen. And obviously if you're really, oh my gosh, I have mascara everywhere, but if you're really like set on having something happen, it will totally happen. You just have to keep believing in God and trusting that everything is gonna work out. So that was the point of me telling you guys that, not for me to like cry for like 5 hours, but I really don't want this to be depressing. I don't want you guys to like look at this and like think like, oh my gosh, like this was such a depressing vlog, like what's the point in this? But I just want you guys to see that like if you guys are going through something, I want you guys to talk to me and to not deal with it on your own, because I know what it feels like to kind of deal with things on your own. So please message me or comment down below if you guys need to talk, because I'm always here for you guys. But I hope you guys have a great day. This is just like a little phase I'm going through. I know everything will be okay eventually, but you know, it's hard sometimes. Like life is not easy. It's like a roller coaster. So but yeah, anyway, I need to go wash my face because I feel like I have mascara everywhere. But I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.